Hello everybody, welcome back to ZooCrafting. I bet you're all wondering, who is this stranger and what is he doing here on ZooCrafting? I'm joking of course, but it has been a long time, but it's Pavo and welcome back. I have a lot to catch up with and a lot to explain of where I've been and everything. I have my to-do list in real life of course that I am going to go through, and I'm just going to talk to you a bit while we go and do some fun things around the zoo. So let me just pop into this mode and I'm going to put my clothes on as well, like that. And yeah, I have not been here for a while, so everything is going to be a bit new for me. So the first thing on my list that I want to talk about is that the exotic birds mod got updated on the server. So you can see our little peacock friend here now has a new model. He looks a bit more curvy, and I believe there was a peahen nearby. Or was there? Or did I just imagine that? Or maybe the peahen is in the kitchen, because I completely forgot about that. Yeah, these peahen here. So they all have new models, and when I say all, I mean just a few of the birds. The peafowl, the cassowary has a slightly changed model, the ostrich, some other birds as well that I can't remember off the top of my head. But that's what I had, well that's what I was doing. About 2 weeks ago, I was updating exotic birds, and it takes quite a while, a lot longer than you'd expect. But I managed to get an update out for 1.7.10, and it adds some brand new features that I have yet to show off. I want to make a little video explaining those, but that's not really ZooCrafting related, so that will be in a completely different video. And there is a update with the phoenix, so I want to go ahead and hatch my phoenix egg, which we'll probably do a bit later in today's episode, and you're gonna be very confused with what I am doing, but I will explain it as I'm going along. What else with exotic birds? Yeah, I managed to update it, and I passed the new update over to Ben, and he added it to the server. We have also got an update to the Little Maids mod. No, we don't. We have an update to Maple Tree mod. The little Mimijis in there. I'm not sure what has been updated with them, but we will find out in the future. And for the past week, well, last week I started a new job, and I currently work from 8:30 in the mornings to 5 at night. I have to get up at 6:30 to catch a train, so I have very little time. I have very little time to record these videos, so I'm trying to save them for the weekend, maybe recording 2 at once so I can post them throughout the week, but I'm not sure, because that's something that I'm definitely going to have to think about, because I just get so exhausted by the end of the week, by the end of the day. By the time I get home and I've cooked dinner and I've eaten, I'm just so tired, and then suddenly it's 10 o'clock and I have to go to bed so I can get up early. So yeah, these videos may not be as regular as they once were, which is why there was a 4-week long hiatus. I was busy doing other things, and alongside that I have been trying to update exotic birds for newer updates like 1.10.2 and 1.11.2, and I know that Minecraft 1.12 just came out with their parrots, so I've been looking into updating and been trying to do that, but it is just very time consuming and it's not as easy as you'd think. But anyway, I will stop rambling. We are here in the Rhinos because, I don't know if any of you can remember, we have a new Rhino, and I asked for a name. And I have this name here that was given to me by the lovely Simon, who is actually the zookeeper for the giraffes. We just passed him. He has suggested the name Acacia for this Rhino here. So we have Acacia and Baobab, and I thought that name fit perfectly because an acacia is a tree, and Baobab is also a tree, so that is a really cute couple pairing name. I wonder what the ship name would be. Acacia and Baobab, like Acacia, Baobab. Yeah, I don't know. That's probably up to you. I wonder what you're doing here. I guess wallowing in the mud. Okay. There is a way to breed these rhinos. You actually need a bundle of grass. which is something in the Zoocraft Discoveries mod, and I cannot remember how you make one. You just need 4 pieces of tall grass, and you go ahead and you get a grass bundle. So I guess in the future we can go ahead and we can make little baby rhinos. That would be awesome. So we're going to leave Baobab and Acacia here, and we're going to go check on our baby tapir. So in the last episode we had a shipment, I don't know if that would be the right word, but a zoo, an unknown zoo, donated some tapirs to us so we could look after, and unfortunately one of the tapirs was ill, the baby tapir. So the tapir had to be put into isolation so that they could heal up. And I was informed that the baby is now perfectly fine. You'll also notice that this whole area looks a bit different, well, this area in here, because I added in this side gate, which is where the baby tapir is. And here we are, we have little baby tapir Rachel, who looks as happy as ever, bouncing on top of a carrot. That's adorable. So I'm not going to keep her here for much longer. I'm going to take her over to join her parents, and you'll also see I have 3 more name tags at the bottom of my toolbar, because I am going to name the tapirs as well. So hopefully, I say hopefully, I have a soul stone here that I can pop Rachel in, so we can take her over to her mummy and daddy. Oh, she just vanished into thin air. No, we're all good, we're all good. We have her here. So we have little baby Rachel, and that name was suggested by Aaron Bloom in the comments, and we're going to take her over. So I was going to use the teleporter, but I have a few pieces of, well, a few constructions that I want to show off on the way. So we'll close those. I think everything here is in order. I don't think I've changed much over here. I'm trying to think. I am going to add in some paths and some flower beds and things over in this area, and some trees and some stalls and everything. And we are also going to discuss some future exhibits while we're on the move here. So I'm just going to pop down a pumpkin cheesecake on the floor, have a quick nibble of this. I know it's not very hygienic to place it on the floor, but I've got nowhere else to put it, so what can you do? Yes, so I am going to be building a new exhibit, and I want to focus it on the African zone, because I really like this area, and this area over here is looking a bit bare, but I do like it because it's on this raised platform area. And I was thinking I could put some African birds up here. Now, as far as I'm aware, there were, well, before the update, there were only 2 African birds on the server, which were the emu from Mo Creatures mod and the ostrich from Zoocraft Discoveries. But now we have another one, which is the crane, the crowned crane, which I've added. And that model is just, I am quite impressed with it, so I can't wait to show you that. But I'm going to put a link in the description and in the comments of which animal you would like to see me build an exhibit for next. It will only be birds though, so I probably should say which bird would you like to see me build next, because I'm trying to think, I don't have many bird exhibits. I think I have the cassowary exhibit over in the Australian zone, and yeah, what other bird exhibit do we have? So I'm really excited for that, and I hope you are too. But we're here, and this is something that I was working on as well. This little rocky wall and border and steps, and you come up here. I think I explained this before we had actually built the path, but you come through this little arch up to this raised platform, and there's going to be another exhibit here that you sort of look down into. Not sure what we're going to put in there. For some reason I'm thinking Komodo dragons. I don't know why, I don't know if they'd fit, but that would be a really awesome exhibit to have. And this means I can extend this wall off and have a nice separation between the themed areas of the zoo. And then of course we go down this area and we have a walk-through tunnel system that connects over to the, which bear is this? I can never remember. It's a sun or a moon bear. Well, it's the Asian black bear, and it has a name, but I can't remember what. Yeah, this exhibit here. And if we go the other way, I need another nibble of my cheesecake. There we go. These aren't very filling, despite having many slices. Yeah, if we go down this path here, you can sort of look over the top into the tapirs, and you get a nice little vantage point over the rest of the Oriental area. So I'm just going to take a quick shortcut down here. Of course, I'm not going to suggest the visitors to do that because we don't want them injuring themselves. Over into the tapir exhibit. And this is where these names are going to come into play. So the first name we have is, I'm going to pronounce these terribly wrong, but these were suggested by RB Wolfie in the comments, and I thought they would be perfect to name our tapirs. So the first one here is Nevia, and we're going to name that one. I assume that is a female name, so we're going to have Nevia for that one. Over here we're going to have Raygun. If I could just get you. And then we're going to have Jace, the third one over here. I seem to have spotted some more fleshy spheres in my pond that I am blaming Ben for, that I need to remove. So that was good that I looked in the pond there. I don't know if they were there in the last episode, because I did mention that we had some spherical fleshy problems. So there we are. We'll pick all these up. We don't want any of those infecting our water supply for the tapirs. We don't want them getting ill. And now we can add Rachel in with her mummy and daddy. So let's see, where are we going to pop her? I think we're going to pop her over here, just in the entrance of the den, so she can go in and get shelter if she wants. So pop her down there. There we are, Rachel. I hope you enjoy your new exhibit. As you can see, Rachel is a different pattern to the adults because the babies actually have stripes. So there you are. You can go explore your exhibit. It's quite big, so don't get too scared and don't get lost. But you do have your mummy and daddy there to look after you. Okay, so I think that's everything over here. And now we're going to go back to my house, and I'm going to try and attempt to hatch a phoenix egg. So I'm going to, well, should I take the teleporter or should I run? I might as well run. It's not too far. I can pass all our zookeepers here. I can pass our little noodle bar, which I still need to make a devincing sign for. Chow Font, there you are. Oh my gosh, I completely forgot. I didn't know where I'd put you. But there you are. And actually, I have some food for you that we bought from Seri's Doggy Bakery. So here you are. You can have a quick nibble on some duck sweet potato and cranberry. There you are. That's filled you up nice and lovely. And we're going to... yeah, I just realized that's going to happen. Well, I mean, thank you, Chow Font, but I mean, that boar should have thought twice before attacking me with you there. So yeah, we're going to take a quick trip back to my house. We're going to go via our lovely flower bed here. I really do like this. I want to put things like this all around the zoo because it just makes it look so cool, so atmospheric. It's awesome. So we're going to go through here. Ideally, the path should continue, but we're not yet working on this area. And we're going to appear... Oh, hello, dear. We're going to appear, hopefully, near my house. Ta-da! Here we are. And once again, I'm just going to have a quick nibble of some cheesecake. And I'm going to head in through the back door. If I remember correctly, the phoenix egg is upstairs in my bedroom, but I'm going to take a quick trip down here so I can toss these spheres into here. I'm not going to... Oh, they're blood. They're blood spheres. They're not flesh spheres, because I don't need those. The reason they keep appearing in my zoo is because I just don't like them. I have told Ben that I don't think curves belong in Minecraft, and he likes pranking me by putting them wherever he can. And here is the egg sorter, which has been renamed the egg identifier in the exotic birds mod. And there is also another block which has been added, which is the egg incubator. And these names are pretty self-explanatory, but the egg incubator basically hatches up our bird eggs for us, so we don't have to go and get blaze powder, which is a really cool feature that I like. So we're going to be experimenting with those in the future. But yeah, we need to head upstairs now, which is over here. And I need to pop into my bedroom. And yeah, this one here, this phoenix egg. I don't remember when I got this. Was this a present from Santa? Was this a present from Alex? I know that Alex did give us a phoenix, which I believe was Kasai out the front. And we ended up getting this second egg from somewhere, but I can't remember. But we're going to go ahead and hatch it. So what have we got in here? We've got my sunglasses as well, my snorkel, and my crown, which was actually from Halloween. So I'm going to pop my sunglasses on here. They don't cover my eyes, so they're not very functional, but I look hella cool. Okay, so Chalfont, please come with me. I don't want to leave you in my bedroom, and it's nice getting a bit of fresh air and to stretch your legs, because I know you've been sitting down for quite a while now. I am going to come down here and see if I have maybe some wood or some sand or some dirt. Some dirt, that would definitely be useful. So I'm going to get 3 stacks of it, and well, this is where you're going to get very confused. So I need to get to the roof. So let's go this way, and we'll climb out of my window. Up here, we're going to do a bit of parkour, which is why I have these vines, so you can climb up to the top window, and then you get on the roof, and you go around here, onto this little slab, and if I do it correctly, I can jump up on top of here. And I'm probably not going to be able to do it while I'm recording, but we shall give it a go. Okay, one more go, and if I can't do it, I'm gonna have to cheat. Okay, let's pop that there, and there we are. Now we can get up. So I'm going to go as high as I possibly can, and you can see on my mini map. Actually, I'm going to put my coordinates up, so you can see that I am currently at 89. Now, I have added in to the exotic bird spawn different species of phoenix, and depending on where you hatch them, the environment changes them genetically. So I want to try and hatch a phoenix above the clouds, and we're going to see what phoenix that gives us. So I'm just going to currently change my video settings so I can see the clouds. Which one is it in? Is it in details? It is indeed. And hopefully I can see them. I don't think they show up because I have a texture pack enabled. But we're just going to go as high as I can, and still be able to get down. So I'm just going to start towering up here. Yeah, this probably was not the best idea. I probably should have done it maybe closer to water, but then I would not have got the vantage point. I would not have been able to build so high. But we're going to go to about 125 on the Y, so it's not too high. I would definitely not be able to do this in real life because I have a fear of heights, but yeah, actually we're going to make it 140, there we are. And we're going to build like a crude little platform up here. So that we can hatch our phoenix head. Now, Chalfont, please be very, very careful, because I don't know if you've noticed how high up we are, but I don't want you falling. I know you can't die because you're an invincible dog, but that is not the same for me, and I don't want to see you injured anyway. So let's just do this. We're going to make this little platform. Whoever comes to my house now is going to be like, what on earth has happened? Why has his architectural style gone to suddenly towers of dirt on top of my roof? And well, that is all in the name of the phoenix. So I'm going to place that egg there, and you can see that it's got little smoke particles and little embery fire bits next to it, which means it is that it's hatching. Now, I probably should have planned better before I came up here, because I have no ladders, I have no way of getting down, but let's see if I can throw a couple of these things together. So I've got some birchwood planks and a spruce log here, which I can turn into a crafting table. And I should be able to then turn these into sticks and then into a ladder. So let's give that a go. Oops. Yeah, this isn't going to get me very far. We get 15 blocks and we came up about 30, 40. Have I got any more wood on me? Doesn't look like it, which is a bit of a shame, but we're going to try get down now. So I'm gonna just pop these here, and I've got to be really careful because I do not want to fall to my death, which I know is going to happen. And we're going to get nowhere near my house. Oh, this is very scary. I'm not going to make it. Okay, let's see if I can do something like this. Oh, I did it. I did it. Please break and let me catch you. Yes. Let's see if I can pop you there. This is still going to kill me if I fall, isn't it? I should have been more prepared. But anyway, we have our phoenix egg up there, and hopefully it will hatch. I should have brought up the bird encyclopedia with me, because that would have told me the exact stage that the phoenix egg is at. So it would tell me what percentage it has left to hatch, and also if the light level is suitable and everything. So before I end this episode, I want to accomplish one more thing, which is to actually put ladders on this tower. And we'll also go get the bird book as well, which I believe I have on my bookshelf. There we are. We should be safe enough to fall now. There. Okay, so I need to have a quick nibble of some pumpkin cheesecake and head back down into my basement and craft myself some ladders. Thinking about it, I probably could have hatched the phoenix egg over in the treehouse that I built with Alex, but I completely forgot. Let's use some of these skeleton planks, if I can turn these into sticks. I can turn them into skeleton sticks. Can I turn these into ladders, though? Where did I pass the ladders? I did. Yeah, I can go ahead. I can do those. So let's make some ladders. And some more. And where would I have put the bird book? If it's not in here, it's on my bookshelf. Yeah, it's probably on my bookshelf. Oh, do I not have one? That is a bit of a pain, but I have a phoenix feather here, so it's not going to be too difficult. All I need is a book. So let's have a look. Let's see. Have I got a book? I don't have a book. Have I got some leather? I do have some leather. Have I got some I had feathers in there. I'd have been fine anyway. Do I have some sugar cane? I don't, but I can go and harvest some because I have some outside my front garden. Which is another thing that I always forget to harvest. I have farms and everything, and I'm just such a terrible farmer. So let's just take some of this. And we also have our pelican friend over there, which we can now tame, and he will follow us and pick up fish. So that is definitely a task for the future as well. So yeah, what am I doing? I'm making a book, so let me use this. I'm going to make some paper. I'm going to make a book and a bit of leather, and then I'm going to put a phoenix feather, a peacock feather rather, and a book, and we make the bird encyclopedia. And look at that, I got an achievement. So let's go ahead and look at this brand new bird encyclopedia. So the phoenix is down here, and we can cycle through all the different styles. So there is a flame phoenix, and this is the phoenix that we are going to get by hopefully hatching it above the clouds. So I can't wait for that. So yeah, before I end this episode, I'm just going to build a ladder up so I can check on the phoenix egg and make sure it's hatching perfectly and look after it if necessary, and also so that we can have the phoenix imprint on us when it hatches, because we don't want it getting confused, we don't want it flying away. So let's just place these ladders all the way up, like so. And yes, I have to admit this is a very ugly tower, but once our phoenix is hatched, I will get rid of it. There we are. Okay, and just before I end the episode, let's check on the state of this block. So I need to put this up, And then yeah, you can see egg is 14.59% hatched. So it takes about 2 days for it to hatch, 2 Minecraft days that is. So I am going to sit here for 2 Minecraft days with Chalfont. We're going to have a bit of a discussion. I'm probably going to feed him a load of food and eat a load of pumpkin cheesecake. And we're going to wait for our lovely phoenix egg to hatch. So I'm going to end the episode here. I completely forgot I was wearing those glasses. But I hope you're all having a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day. And I'll see you all in the next episode. Goodbye. Bye.